Right now I'm heading to between, well, where Lammermoor Primary School used to stand. Heading down the Templegill stream, and I'm just going to basically follow the stream all the way to the Calder. Templegill's the little burn that runs under Lammermoor Primary School. It runs out from Galloway Avenue. Runs alongside Ryde Road as well, and then it joins as a burn just round about St Aidans High School. So I'm going to walk down the pathways there and just follow that stream as much as I can. It goes past Melrose Crescent, underneath, in fact it goes underneath North Driver Road, then it goes underneath or beside Melrose Crescent, so that's the direction I'm going to head. And I'll come out at the Calder near the walled garden. I'm not really sure what the purpose of this archway was. This lies below the road at St Aidans High, as you just look down from that gully up there. Well, I can't see it because of the sun. We get Templegill stream running that way. This is an absolutely great season for the likes of the blackberries and raspberries. Quite commonly used. You can make these up and you can actually get some purple dye out of them. They will ruin clothes, but they're always one of the tastiest things to eat. So this walkway, that one, is definitely on the maps for 1850, and it just heads down past Melrose Crescent and towards the Calder, and it takes a right and onto Glen Road. But there is another path just up there, a wee bit more sturdy for walking on. Definitely worth a walk. This is a lovely bit of forest if it wasn't for all this dumped rubbish, fencing, plastic. Down there, more plastic. Horrendous. There's a lot of rubbish down here. We're still walking along. I'm actually in the riverbed now. I say riverbed stream. Just cross over here. We get Nimmo bricks. So at this point, I'm about to hit North Driver Road, so I'm going to go up onto the main path and cross the road. I'll come out to Melrose Crescent, I'll take a left into the forest there. By that point I should be pretty much in the forest for the rest of the day. I do remember a boat-like structure down at this Melrose Crescent section from when I was a kid, maybe 6 or 7, 8 year old. I'm sure there's an abandoned boat down there, but we'll go down and have a look. It might have just been something shaped like a boat, but we'll go get a look anyway. Once again, we don't get them often. Very rarely do I actually find them down here, but we've got them grown out of this tree trunk, and it's wood sorrel again. And when you get wood sorrel, again, it's just a nice little treat. You've got this just like eating apples. Delicious. And you see them just here. So you can see, this is terrible trying to film with one hand. The leaves and the rough love heart shape. And you can just eat them as they are. You do come across some strange things when you're out and about. Upside down doll. I'll leave that there, hopefully somebody in 20 years time finds that, makes a wee video about it. Try to squeeze through here and not get wet. Right, another wee tributary there. See if I can get through this now. It's a bit of a mission. I don't know how many people have came down here before, but we'll see. Having a shovel. Fairness, that's me at the bottom of Templegill. Follow it down there. You get to the Calder. Something about Templegill. Back in Wallace's time, where the English were passing through, and they had burned to the ground the village of Templegill. And whilst the village was burning, had burned the coal that was in the side of the banks of the river. I know when the Coltness Collections was written, they wrote in there that you could still see the remnants of the coal stuck in the side of the Templegill stream banks. Not something I've witnessed today. That was a quick walk down through this way. Quite a long, tricky walk, and we might be able to see a bit more in the winter time. This is why I like doing what I'm doing, because in the winter time I'll see twice as much, just because all the growth has died off. So we've still got Templegill down here, and I'm going to head over to the walled garden. Then I'm going to cross up to the Wisha house. I'm going to check out some of the stuff on the way there, because I know the Scottish Water have been down. They've cut down a lot of the trees, and there's a new road being put in. So I'm just going to check on that and check the access and stuff. And if I see the site manager, I'll have a wee word with him just about the progress and things. But I'll catch these in a wee while. And then we'll charge the battery on the camera, so I'm hoping I get enough footage for today to make a decent wee video. But we'll see how we go. See you in a bit. Bye bye. Sometimes there's a little thing that surprises you when you come down, and this is one of them. I'm just going to stop and have my coffee here. And I noticed this on one of the Facebook pages yesterday. But let me show you this. I think this is brilliant. So me, my mum and nephew came down here a walk last week, and we made the spiral of stones, and we came down a couple of days later and someone had added some more stones and sticks. So we added some more too. If you can find this, you can either be an asshole and destroy it, or you could add to it and we can see how big it gets. If you add to it, leave the date and your initials. So I've added my initials, I've added to it. I'm not going to disclose the location of it. It's just something, if you find it, add to it. And we'll see how good this gets. And then I'm on the path at Wisher House. This is the one that leads down towards the Calder. I just walked up it. They have done a lot of tree cutting, a lot of clearance, and put in a fairly decent walkable road. Probably drivable actually. But at this point, a lot of these, what they've cut down, they didn't need to cut down. And I've just checked on a few different trees and stuff that are now disappeared. A couple of the yew trees that I quite liked. It's worse the further you go down. They have taken the least intrusive route, which is fair enough. And they have trimmed back what they didn't need to cut down. But I question if they needed to cut as much as they actually did. Maybe they got a bit carried away cutting them down. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to have a wee look at this breakneck bridge on this side of the water. See if I can see it anywhere. But we'll have a wander about and scout out this area. So here's wee thanks to John Higgins, who marked the waypoint for getting to the alcove, and it's somewhere in there. So I'm going to head down this path that's been kind of piled up against, and we'll go see what we can find. So I've only just come in. This is a nice example of a decent little shelter. So we've got a nice big cliff edge there. Somebody's tied a tarp, and it's been tied to the tree on the far end, and it's in the ground here with, might just be tied to roots, might be a peg. So it's been pegged in with a natural peg. Decent tied knot on it. And they're probably just nice wee camping spot, just looking out over the river. Nice use of the land. So bizarrely enough, I'm a bit worried about going in there, just looking at that split in the rocks. So there's the shelter up there, just dripping. And there's a little branch there dripping. That's inside, still curved walls on the inside. And then you come out and you've got the archway. You can see the damage here, which I'm a bit worried about. If they start driving the trucks down, and the vibrations might cause it to collapse. Anyway, what we've got here is the other side of Breakneck Bridge, and we're just going to get a true height of the side, true feel for the size of it. Once I clear off some of this. So there's the bridge, holding onto a dead tree. Clear some of that. And there's the river down there, so I've not even got anything I can throw down, but it's a fair old height. And right across the other side is where I made the video last time of Breakneck Bridge. It's a very strange place. I'd like to know what all this was back in the day. Oh, bit tricky. Oops. So back in the day, like what was it? You can see the opening over there and the trees when you stand here. But this alcove is was that the purpose of it? Was it just to get to the alcove and sit and enjoy the view? Obviously none of these trees would have been there. Going back that long, early 1900s. So the house was still in use. Wisher House was. It was a bit industrial over the other side with the coal mines and things. I'm just going to try and set up this over here. Yes, it's a bit industrial over the other side. A few things over there that I don't recognise. It's all a bit strange. Was it just to get over here to sit down? Purely decoration? Suppose we'll never know. Yeah, I'm going to head back the other way.